Coming up on today's show, we're going to talk about a bombshell report of the Tennessee Titans potentially being in the mix for Tom Brady this offseason. We got the latest reports and the latest rumors on all of this. So, hey, if you're interested in finding out the GOAT coming to play for your Tennessee Titans, stay tuned. Could we be talking about Titan Tom? Welcome into Titans Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Matthew Peterson. And Tom Brady may be interested, like so many other millions of Americans, moving to the Volunteer State and moving to Nashville. So, over Wild Card Weekend, Ian Rappaport kind of dropped I would say a decent bombshell report about where Tom Brady might be going after the season. And here's Dov, who is always just a regurgitator, putting out the information that Ian Rappaport said, saying, among the teams that will consider signing pending free agent quarterback Tom Brady per Ian Rappaport, the 49ers, the Titans, and the Raiders. Now, the Bucs want to bring Brady back. And if they go on a postseason run, maybe they do. I don't know. It kind of feels like Tom Brady's looking for a new start. He's already won a Super Bowl in Tampa Bay, and I just don't get the sense of Tom Brady wanting to stick around in Tampa after an underwhelming 9-8 season. Maybe that roster is getting a bit washed for his liking. So let's break down these destinations one by one. Tom Brady's 45, so just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. I still think it's still worth the signing, but he will be 46 in August. His favorite team growing up was the San Francisco 49ers, so you can see the obvious connection of why that would be on his list. Plus, are the Niners confident in Trey Lance? I don't think so. Are they confident in Brock Purdy over Tom Brady? Probably not. So the Niners makes a lot of sense from both sides of things here. The Las Vegas Raiders. He might be looking to reunite with Josh McDaniels, his longtime offensive coordinator in New England. Plus, it feels like every athlete just looking for an excuse to go play and live in Vegas. So I could see the Raiders making some sense for Tom Brady. And then there's the Titans. I think he just wants to move to Nashville, like so many other people do, right? There's not a huge connection like the other two. It's not his childhood team. It's not his old offensive coordinator and living in Vegas and no state income tax. Well, Tennessee the same. But still, the point is, there's not a very good reasoning for Tennessee being on the list other than everyone loves Nashville. What's not to love? Broadway, top 5 street in the U.S. There is this connection, right? Mike Vrabel and Tom Brady coached and played together in New England, so you've got that overlap right there. I don't know if that's enough. I mean, I know it kind of worked for Josh McDaniels. Not quite sure if it's going to work for Vrabel, though. But for all of you out there that are going, I don't want Tom Brady. He's old. He's not been good, all that good this year. He's just going to be washed up. I don't think you're completely in the wrong. But we're talking about the GOAT here. We're talking about Tom Brady, who, look what he's done so far in Tampa Bay in 3 seasons. 1,400 yards and 108 touchdowns in 3 seasons. I mean, just some quick math here. That's over 4,000 yards and over 30 touchdowns a year in 3 seasons. And about 10 or so interceptions. Tom Brady, he's still got some juice left in him. I do think so. Now, when we look at those 3 teams, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. My opinion is that the Titans are probably last in that pecking order. The Niners makes a ton of sense. He's from California. Maybe he wants to end his career there. The Raiders, I think, just makes more sense than the Titans, in my opinion. It's not like this Titans team is one piece away, right? If you're looking at it from Tom Brady's point of view, they ended the year on a 7-game losing streak, and they don't have an awesome receiving core right now, unlike the Bucs when he went there, who had Evans and Godwin. You think Tom Brady wants to spend his late 40s screwing around with Treylon Burks and Robert Woods? I don't think so. But hey, I will say this. I think it's a win to be in the sweepstakes if you're the Titans. From an organizational standpoint, he doesn't view them as a dumpster fire. And if he did, he wouldn't include them, like the Jets or a lot of other teams that are looking for a quarterback right now. So I think you can kind of take that moral victory right there and, hey, Tom Brady wants us maybe? That's kind of cool. It's nice to be wanted, right? Even if he doesn't end up there, I think that does say a lot about the Titans front office and organization and ownership and the way it's going for Tom Brady to at least have them on his list. Now, we've got more Tom Brady to get to in just a second. Plus, what could that mean for Ryan Tannehill? But first, help us reach our next milestone here at Titans Today by Chat Sports. We are 299-ish. Nope, that's not good math. But we are closing in on 5,500 subscribers. Help us reach that goal from today's video. If you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and do so and help me with my math, because clearly I'm much better at talking about Tom Brady. Now, what about Ryan Tannehill? What could that mean for him? Well, if they bring Tom Brady, Tannehill's getting traded most likely. A trade, it's hard to stab what he goes for. It'd be a fourth, right? Carson Wentz went for way more than what he was deserving of. But if they were to release him, his dead cap hit for 2023, a pre-June 1 cut, would be just under $19 million. The cap savings, a pretty nice $17.8 million. Now, if they were to release him after June 1st, then the dead cap hit is $9.6 million for 2023. For 2024, it becomes $9.2 million, and the cap savings jumps up to $27 million. But that's a post-June 1st release. You don't get that money really in free agency, and that's when you want it most. So those are the finances behind moving on from Ryan Tannehill. With or without Brady coming, if you want to change a QB, it's not undoable. It's not like it's this insurmountable dead cap hit that you could not overcome. I think at the end of the day, though, whether it's Brady or someone else, I think the Titans are going to be involved in a lot of these QB rumors, right? You have a new GM coming into town. And what does he want to do? He wants to improve the roster. He's not tied to any of these guys. He didn't trade for Ryan Tannehill. So maybe he looks at all of his options. And if a quarterback, not even just Brady here, but a quarterback like Derek Carr, right, or Jimmy Garoppolo comes across his desk, he might view that as an upgrade. Now, today's show, by the way, was made possible by BetUS. Head on over to chatsports.com/bet. Promo code CHAT125. By the time you're watching this, the Bucks-Cowboys game has already kicked off, most likely. I put all my BetUS money on Cowboys -2.5. So if you're riding with me or you're fading me, just make sure you're doing it at BetUS. Use the link, chatsports.com/bet. with promo code CHAT125 to get that deposit bonus. Let's look at Ryan Tannehill a little closer, though. So, Ryan Tannehill, we all know, I'm not presenting any new information, was in that elite territory in 2019 and 2020, just from a number standpoint. 55 touchdowns to 13 interceptions in 28 games, but the last two seasons, the regression's been very real. He's gone from 55 touchdowns in 28 games to 34 touchdowns in one more game, and more interceptions, and fewer yards, and a slightly worse completion percentage. So with that, I ask you this. If you had to pick a quarterback for this 2023 season, who would it be, Tom Brady or Ryan Tannehill? I can't believe I have to ask this, and maybe Tom Brady is going to curse me out like he did that guy in the barbershop, but if you had to pick a guy, who would it be, Brady or Tannehill? Listen, I don't care if Brady is washed with the Titans and it's a bad signing. You don't pass on signing Tom Brady. Just the idea of, you know what? Even if he didn't play well for us, it's still Tom freaking Brady. You think the Washington Wizards would go back in time and not bring on Michael Jordan? No, of course they would. Even though it didn't work out, even though it was past his prime, you still want a Brady Titans jersey. You still want to go see Tom Brady play for your Tennessee Titans, even if it results in a one-year bad season and it's like, oh boy, we got the tail end of Brady's career. Who gives a damn? Not like Ryan Tannehill is going to be leading a comeback tour here. So I'm rolling with Brady. Let me know what you're rolling with in the comment section below. That's going to do it for us on today's show. I appreciate all of you guys who tuned in and made us a part of your Monday night, Tuesday morning, or whenever you're watching this. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. That way you never miss any Titans news and rumors.